Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I have spent my week trying to stay as busy and distracted as possible to help me cope with some stuff that I have going on. I thank you for being a part of my distraction. While I am a firm believer in facing things head on, I also think that sometimes it's kind of a good self-preservation mechanism to just do stuff to keep you busy, do things that bring you some joy, and that's what I use this channel for. It's a great outlet, it's a great hobby, something I can do that usually does a pretty good job of distracting me, so thank you guys for being a part of that. And I have my weekly beauty favorites to share, so I figured let's go through those and let's talk about some fun, frivolous things that don't really actually matter, but you know, they're fun. We need a little bit of fun in life, right? So I'll put links to everything in the description box down below, so if you want to know where to buy this stuff, it's always down there. Where do I start? Let's start with perfume, because smells are wonderful memory triggers. Smells are things that can bring you peace and calm. They can also make you happy depending on the fragrance. This particular fragrance kind of always puts a smile on my face. We had a really nice weekend this past weekend, and it just kind of inspired me to start using some of my lighter fragrances that I have in my collection. And one of the ones that I really like during, especially the summer months, is the Ellis Brooklyn Myth. If you've never smelled Myth, it is so beautiful. It's a light, clean floral. It kind of reminds me, I was thinking about like what other type of scent I would compare the vibe of this to. And the one that popped into my mind was Amazing Grace from Philosophy. That clean, fresh, light floral. That's the type of vibe that this has. I'm not saying that that's a dupe. They're dupes of each other, but similar type of scent. If you like Amazing Grace, you'll probably really like this one. It's just so fresh and clean, and it's a happy scent. So I was loving this one this week, and even though summer is not my favorite season, sometimes a little bit of sunshine is good for the soul. Even I will admit that. I just don't like the heat and humidity that comes with the summer months. I don't have a problem with the sun. It's the heat and the humidity I have a problem with. So anyway, if you've never tried that, so beautiful. I really like Ellis Brooklyn fragrances in general. Raven is another one that I love. That one's like a heavier amber scent. That one is fantastic during the fall and winter months. Totally worth checking those fragrances out. Okay, let's talk some hair stuff. I wanted to report back on how it's going with the Oribe Hair Alchemy shampoo and conditioner that I picked up during the last Sephora sale. Definitely love it. I love the shampoo. It has a nice creamy lather. It's insanely concentrated. The first time I used it, I used way too much shampoo, and then I was like, oh God, I think I just wasted like $5. The Oribe hair care line is not cheap. It's definitely one of those like splurge hair care lines, but at this point, because I love my hair so much, I'm fine splurging a little bit more on it. I don't think you have to. I think you have to spend a lot of money on your hair care, but I don't know. It's fun for me, and I like sharing my thoughts on this stuff with you guys, but it's a really beautiful lather. It smells super luxurious. Smells amazing. It has a really fresh, clean scent to it. It rinses out of the hair so beautifully. The conditioner, again, super concentrated, really detangles the hair, leaves it so soft and shiny and manageable. This shampoo and conditioner don't weigh my hair down. Tons of hydration. Just a really, really great product. I probably definitely see myself repurchasing this after I finish my first round. I would be so confident as to if these came in the larger sizes, which by the way, like I don't even know if they're liter sizes, but like the larger containers of the Oribe stuff, they're even more outrageously priced, but it's obviously a lot more cost effective than purchasing, you know, a size like this over and over again, especially if you really like the product. It, you know, kind of like Costco makes sense. Makes sense to buy in bulk if you really love something and you know you're going to go through it. I really love this. I would totally spend some good money on this stuff again. So I don't know, if you're interested in the Hair Alchemy line, it's one of their newest releases, and I think it's been working amazingly well. And if you are a splurger, I would say go for it. I really like it. And I've been using this to, I don't really need to detangle my hair after I get out of the shower, because honestly, the creamy lather from the shampoo and then the conditioner, like there's no real tangles in my hair. But this is a prime, prep, and detangler from Dry Bar. This is their Prep Rally. I had this in my hair care backup stash and just wasn't reaching for it because I had purchased a bunch of other heat protectants and detanglers and things and was just using those. But decided to kind of start focusing on this one just so I could finish it because it had been in there for a little while. And I really do like it. It has a really nice, fresh, it's like a minty tea tree kind of smell. It does, if you have any tangles in your hair, like for example, when Stella gets out of the shower, the way this girl washes her hair, I don't understand what she does in there, but she must like twirl her, I don't know. She gets huge knots. So I used this on her. It detangled her hair like a freaking dream. Super, super easy to get through those knots of hers. She likes the smell of it. I like the smell of it, and I don't think it weighs my hair down at all. It's a really great product. If you have never tried this particular one, again, I like trying new things, especially new hair care, and this one was a great find. I would probably repurchase it again in the future if I didn't find something new that I wanted to try. I would totally feel comfortable going back to this and getting it again because it's been working great. So, hand cream. This hand cream, so I did some flowers last week for a funeral, and so my hands were in and out of chemicals a lot more than they had been recently. I have not done a ton of flowers so far this year, and so my hands they had kind of like gotten normal again. The chemicals that I use, like the floral preservatives, the quick dip, the floral food, all of that stuff, like it's really rough on my hands, and I don't like wearing gloves of any kind when I'm doing my floral work. I just think it takes away from the dexterity, and I just don't like it. So my hands are in and out of all of that stuff, and they get tore up. But this Dermatology concentrated hand cream always fixes my hands up, especially during the summer months in the past. Having a hand cream that not only provides like a protective barrier on my hands has been really important, and this one does that, but to like deeply nourish and hydrate my dry, cracked, flaky hands. They get very flaky. I probably have, I don't know, based on how my hands, especially in the last year or two, have been reacting after I get done with my, like a busy floral season, I think I might have like some dermatitis. Like, I don't think my skin likes the flower chemicals anymore. So something like this is fantastic because, like I said, there's a little bit of a protective barrier, but it's not that greasy feeling. Like it has sort of that like really nice like silicone-y texture, but not slick or slimy or anything like that. Your hands feel dry, but protected. So anyway, this is a pretty affordable hand cream, super effective. I have a discount code for Dermatology, so if you want 20% off, I'll put that down below. But if you're in the market for a new hand cream and you also have really dry, cracked hands, this is really one worth checking out. Okay, I have been trying to use, so I have this little bucket here. It's not a bucket, it's a Homeworx candle jar that I cleaned out and stuck all of my SPFs in. And I have some here, like this pharmacy one is gonna expire in October of this year. I have this MD Solar Sciences one. Well, this one's good until 24, so I don't have to finish this one this year, but you know, I have some other ones in here that I should probably finish. When does this one here? Oh shoot, this one expires in May of 22. Ah, I haven't. Okay, I'm gonna start working on this Kula one. The moral of the story is I have these SPFs in here. This is my go-to every day, the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. Love that. So many tubes of it. But I just reach for that one because it just always works the best. And you know, like when you find something that you love, you're just a creature of habit, right? But I wanted to focus a little bit more on using this My Shell Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. I have it in the shade Light. This is a zinc oxide, and this is a 20% zinc oxide. What makes this one unique is it's a very liquid SPF. This light shade, by the way, is perfect for me. It does really provide some beautiful basic coverage, very light coverage. It'll sort of even your skin out. If you have a lot of discoloration, this is not going to help you, but it's a great SPF. Actually works quite well with my oily skin. And the higher SPF is great for the summertime. So sometimes I will even combine these two together. I'll just put a drop or two of the SPF 50 in with this. I don't know. It's more of like in an attempt to use this up, but it's a really great SPF, you guys. And I wanted to go ahead and try to use as much of this as possible before it expires. This one does not expire until January, so I have a little while to get through it, but still. I make a real effort here to finish some of those SPFs up. If you've never tried that My Shell one, there's different tints available. Give that a try, especially if you have oily skin. I know it's really hard to find SPFs for oily skin. That one's fantastic. Let's talk about some makeup. So my eye looks this week, I've been playing with cream shadows again. I go in and out of phases with cream shadows. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I love these things, and I like messing around with them. But other times I'm like, I don't have time for that. They do take a little bit more patience, at least for me. But I have the Oyster Pearl and the Champagne from Charlotte Tilbury. These are her Mesmerize. What are these called? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be the old lady here who can't read things. Eyes to Mesmerize, there we go. Eyes to Mesmerize. So this is Champagne here, and then this is the Oyster Pearl. Super pretty, like slightly taupey bronze, and just kind of a basic champagne. These are great. So I have the Oyster Pearl in my crease and the Champagne on my lid, and this brush is fantastic. Do they still make these? Sorry, I feel super burpy today. I'm trying really hard not to burp on camera. Sorry. I haven't seen these brushes talked about very much, although I haven't watched a ton of beauty videos lately. The Moda brushes, the Moda Pro brushes, I think these are available at Walmart, right? Anyway, this is their BMX 430 crease brush. This brush is fabulous for cream shadows, especially in the crease. I just used this flat Esom brush, this little W21 shader brush. I use this for the Champagne on my lid. You can, it's still on there to clean that brush. But this just buffs this so nicely into my crease and diffuses it. So you wouldn't think to use something like this, I didn't for the longest time, but to use something like this with a cream product to just diffuse it a little bit more so there's more of a gradient versus like, I have cream shadow right here. And that's where it ends. It just sort of helps to buff it out. Anyway, really love that. I finally opened my Rare Beauty mascara. What is this called? Just mascara. Rare Beauty mascara. This is the Selena Gomez line, I think. That's right? I love this mascara. Okay, so there's quite a bit of product that comes out on the natural bristle wand. And so I do have to wipe off a little bit of the excess. But once I do that, man, do I love what this mascara does for me. It coats my lashes very quickly and easily. It's not a chunky coating, so it doesn't look like I have the spider lashes, but it provides a really nice voluminous look. With 2 coats, I can get a very thick lash look. The only thing that I don't love is the fact that it doesn't remove quite as much of the mascara with the stopper. The Merit mascara, this one has a fantastic stopper on it because it pulls a lot of that mascara off, and I just kind of prefer that. But the volumizing capabilities of this Rare Beauty are fantastic. Again, no smudging, no flaking, no transfer or anything like that. Just a really great mascara. Little tough for the lower lashes, but I just use my CoverGirl Clump Crusher down there, and that works perfectly for my lower lashes. So if you've never tried this mascara, it's actually quite good, and at this point, I would totally repurchase it. And then lastly, the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, and this is vanilla, right? I think it's vanilla. Vanilla beige. Vanilla beige. This one, this is actually all that I have on my lips right now. This is such a nice gloss, you guys. It's very creamy, feels very hydrating and soothing to the lips. I think they have a clear one as well. I really, really like this a lot, and I love the color payoff of it. It almost looks like I'm wearing like a glossy lipstick. And I love this color. This vanilla beige looks really, really good with my natural lip tone. Great pairing together. And yeah, this is really good. If you've never tried these, I like it a lot. So yeah, and by the way, this is one of the pillow scrunchies that I mentioned in last week's Friday Faves. So you can see it just makes such a difference for my sad little bun, which is, you know, kind of small. I don't have a ton of hair, but I like how it kind of beefs my bun up a little bit. So yeah, if you haven't tried these pillow scrunchies from Kitsch, I'll link these down below as well. You can get them at Ulta. They're fantastic. Definitely worth checking out if you have fine, thin hair. And they're nice and silky, but they don't slide out of my hair. So they're great. Totally worth checking out. Even if you have thicker hair, they're just a really nice scrunchie that doesn't leave creases in your hair. So, all right, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'm going to take this weekend to just kind of, you know, take care of myself, and yeah, I hope you have a great one, and please subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.